Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caffeinated Dino and today we're continuing Dream Daddy. Last time wow, look at all these autosaves. Oh boy. Yeah, we officially met. We more or less met everyone. I'm assuming this Damien here is the Goth Daddy who was at the Hot Topic. Yeah, we've more or less met everyone finally, and we haven't picked one to pursue yet. But we've only ever seen each person once. So I think this cookout that we're going to is being hosted by Joseph, I believe, the one who has 4 kids. Will be our first chance to like really pick our daddy. We had a few heart emoticons pop out for some people, a couple of eggplant emoticons, but let's just see how this goes. I've got my beverages ready, so it's rude to ask people about the mysterious hand tattoos. That's a hint, because that was an option when we talked to Robert. Police are driving behind you. Don't give them probable cause to pull you over. Oh no, did it freeze? Nope, we're going. Snoring again. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get out. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited. That's me. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. No, I'm not. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want me to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner of a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
Oh.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. He did say 2 p.m. sharp. 2 or 3. Whoa. I don't know, but he said sharp. What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs waves through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wait to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
Welcome, I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Hey.
Ooh, what a grumpy little boy. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Huh?
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Oh.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, is Mary, like, babysitter? Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Probably a neighbor. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? What? Joseph, you're a married man? I thought you were one of the bachelors. I don't see a ring on your hand. Move your fingers, sir. Did I miss a key detail? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him.
Oh.
What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Oh.
Mary, this is our new neighbor, Louis, and his daughter, Amanda. I take your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run out of the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
Yeah.
My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you too, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Awkward. So Mary hit on us at a bar and is married to Joseph. So I guess we're not gonna swoon over Joseph, right? We're not homewreckers. At least not this run. At least not this run. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate, and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Ugh. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I'm off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're gonna talk about the weather. Ugh. Go do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me in the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who's throwing a fit at Dead Golf and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Ooh, we get a choice! Who do we want to go for? I feel like this is a deciding factor. Robert is... Which one's Robert? Oh no. Robert's the guy from the bar. And Brian's the one from the one-up contest. The poker battle with the frisbee. Matt is the coffee spoon guy. Hugo is the teacher. And Craig is our friend from college. Joseph we just saw, who's probably manning the grill. And Damien's the golf. Or we can do burger time and just pick no one this run. We pick ourselves. That's what that option is. God, I feel like I need like a dice to roll a dice or something. I don't have my D20 nearby. Alright, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go with Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Ow. It should just be top to bottom. I feel like Robert is going to be a hard route. Because the cool guy is always rough. They're always, like, difficult to get with. Get with in a permanent sense, because he apparently wanted to sleep with us the first night. But I'm not going to count that as getting with him, because we have the whole game ahead of us. Yeah, let's go with Matt, Hugo, and Craig. I'm glad I remembered who was who. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and place. And to try and take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which the work of art was created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Let's talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How resistance training go the other day?
Oh.
Great. Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around.
Oh.
You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age.
Nice.
Oh, they always are.
Dude.
But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves him around.
Oh.
Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you setting in? Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. That sounds disgusting. God, college is such a weird time. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Louie, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly.
Hey.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Oh.
What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Am I cool now? Aww! The JPEG changed. I didn't expect that. The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Oh.
Ha! Hey, Louie, this is my daughter. Hello! Carmencita. I'm Carmencita. I said that weird. Oh, you're Daisy, right. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends.
Yeah.
Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher?
Ah.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. Still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Oh.
Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned that finger gun move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Sweet Manchego.
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Huh?
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? You named your son Ernest Hemingway?
Ah.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of a cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Oh, a sparkler, Jesus. Nearly burned down half the yard. Why? In the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. What? And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard, too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Louie, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. Are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. 8th grade and smoking? Child! Too early. I thought when he said you were smoking, you were going to be a little bit older. 8th grade? What's that, 13? Jesus. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ugh, gross. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hand and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
Oh.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See, that right there? You can't say that.
I don't know.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
Huh.
I, don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. Does she? I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh, no.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends of our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might become a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Louie. Go meet some other people from around the neighborhood. Okay, we get to talk to others. Let's go to Robert and Brian. We'll do Joseph last, since he's cooking. I don't want to get in his way. Whiskey at a barbecue with children? What? I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. That was last night? We've been in this neighborhood, what, 3 days? Okay. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Louie, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Louie, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it.
Hey.
And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yup. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have kids. Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle and the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta fire Man, carry a 6 foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brother in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost the flip-flop. Miss that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again.
Hey.
I'm kidding. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors.
Yes.
Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially the episode where Caleb hides Flint's keys, and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have the habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, ho, ho. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required by law. I hear that. Well, since you're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing all about Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Alright, Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? I guess you don't have an HOA.
Huh.
Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice.
How delightful.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Oh.
Louis, I was just having a conversation with Damien about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I Must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously. To be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed.
Huh.
I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man.
Oh,
So you tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids of the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? No. Amanda yells back. Oh god, this is gonna be so long. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Dads are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Yeah.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe you've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch. At your service. Oh man, with a last name like that, you have to be goth. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Oh, did they speak in unison? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twins appear. Are they speaking in unison?
What?
Hey! Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever.
Yeah.
Guys, enough of the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS of The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary? Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Oh, you're the punk! At the school who gave us the wrong directions. Alright, that's fitting. Dad, can we go now? Lucian, have I introduced you to Louis yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Made that 2 veggie burgers. Do you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? To describe carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Ew. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from under his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Joseph has a tattoo? The youth minister? Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Yes.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Wanna see mine?
Oh my.
What? Lucian pulls back some of her bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 and black ink. Oh, that was done by yourself, huh? My good buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian!
Oh no.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
Oh.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and the crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Louis, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungirlevable.
Nice.
I try to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Oh.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Nice.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. And then the groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Okay.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the other kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Excuse me? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Aw, all these are like slightly negative. I mean, I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver lining gets you through to the other side. We ate Rockenbergs today, and it was good.
Yeah.
Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some cool other dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with, with the remnants of our veggie plate. Excuse me, Jesus. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Cauliflower's delicious. They're wrong. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices.
Oh.
Of course. And call me if you need anything.
Yeah.
Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, or throw a party. Well, throwing a party will be a little rough. Let's say work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Laskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught this thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I just check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely tell her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Oh no. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, possibly exasperating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Well, who was she eating with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send another text. Oh no. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Ugh.
Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket.
Okay.
Oh, whoops, because I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann.
Huh?
Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Huh?
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch, put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and made some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night.
Huh?
I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Rex? Team Rex. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book?
Oh.
It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Oh my god. Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. You can do it after school. Alright, I hope you sound interesting on the internet. I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you were most likely to... Oh my god. Polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I'm gonna go with a boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? That's a personal question. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes of long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Well, so far we haven't shown that we're a crier, so not the last one. Grillmanship sounds like a aim for Joseph, who's married. So not that one. A well-manicured lawn sounds like Brian. So that'd be fine. Tennis shoes with long white socks, is that Craig? Or is Craig strong dad arms? Because he works out, so he's got like that exercise physique going on. Street smarts is definitely Robert. I don't know. Let's go with strong dad arms. What did you want to be when you grew up? A paleontologist. Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. A salty vault captain. Pro skater who's also an astronaut. A good father. The president of space. We got 2 space options here. Let's go with pro skater who's also an astronaut, because that sounds like fun. What's your favorite movie genre? Horror. War documentaries. Sean Connery's entire filmography. Anything on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies. Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Which one's the war? I mean the horror. I guess anything on Laserdisc. What's your ideal date? Napping together, yes. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, also yes. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. That's an early dinner. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. That sounds like fun. Arson! Being emotionally vulnerable. Let's do 1,000 puzzle pieces together. What do you never leave home without? My phone. A sensible cardigan? My sick vape? My book of word jumbles and a pen? A cool knife? My crippling low self-esteem? Yikes. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. I mean, I'm gonna go with the last one. This sounds like an us answer. I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential end of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. What the heck? When can I next get a cup of coffee or lawnmower modifications? Let's go how proud I am of my child. Profile complete. Watch, those answers are going to determine who we end up with. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I can totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these ads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
What am I doing here? Oh, am I messaging one of them? Can I message Amanda? Hey, she has a fake mustache on and a monocle. Hey Louie, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dadmanda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Louie, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing talent and easy-to-buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Alright, which dad do we want to message? Let's go for Buddy Craig. Oh, we're just looking. Oh, he has 0 hearts. Oopie. Why can't I scroll up? Okay, we just won't read the top ones. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. That was not an option for me. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. Those are fine. Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun is his ideal date. Will you never leave home without an extra tube with energy gel? I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? I want to read the other ones! Okay. Wow, none of them are going to let me scroll up. I hope I don't get quizzed on this. Why? Nope, none of the buttons do it. What do you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Everything should have subtitles because I am deaf. Not literally deaf, but I have difficulty catching everything. I have ADHD. That's the real problem here. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. That's a very committed date. Getting a cat together? What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Here we go. Brian wanted to be a fireman when he grew up. His favorite is romantic comedies. His ideal date is deck building. Do you play Magic, sir? We gonna get a commander game in? Would you never leave home without a fishing pole? I spent a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Yeah, that's cute. What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter. Really? Like on purpose? Favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. Your ideal date? Grave robbing. Sir. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spent a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? No? I really wish I could read the rest of these. I can't read them. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. Favorite movie genre is foreign art house horror. His ideal date? It's night. We're at an industrial darkwave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. That sounds like my Saturday nights, honestly. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. I spent a lot of time thinking about morality salience. Okay. What did you want to be when you grew up? Is a movie star? What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries and art history? Okay, that's fun. Ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Oh, parallel play. Okay. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. Yeah, you're not wearing glasses in this picture. I spend a lot of time thinking about, I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Accurate. And then we have Joseph. What did you want to be when you grew up? A ship captain. I want to read the other ones. Favorite movie genre are feel-good movies. Maybe he was a sailor, and that's why he has an anchor tattoo. What's your ideal date? A lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The good book. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Alright. Who are we voting for? Not Joseph. We're not going to be a homewrecker on our first run. Not happening. Let's not go for the teacher. I feel like it's weird to date our daughter's teacher. Like, when she graduates, I don't think it matters anymore. But at this moment, I feel like that's like, not nepotism. What am I thinking of? Like, if she passes the class really well, they'll accuse him of playing favorites. Alright, we're going for Craig. Let's message Craig. Oh, I didn't notice. Did anyone else have hearts? Because I got emojis while talking to some people. No, no one has hearts. Are we like 2.5 hours into the game? The dating simulator has just started. This is a long game. Alright, Craig. You really stepped up the production. You always have time for a beer if you're friends. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigated Craig's dad book page and typed out a message. We could also just text him normally. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor. Let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. He probably has it on his phone. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. I thought she went to school. How much time has it been? Yo, man the panda.
Eh?
I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Aww. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Aww, the soundbite! I just got sad because I realized that dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional reactions from the audience instead of being given the respect they deserve.
Ah.
It's not right. Oh no. I don't know. I mean, dogs do deserve better than this, but I feel like that's not what's really bothering her. A great deflection. Like, no pausing. She did that right off the bat. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away.
Yeah?
Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. What you working on?
Yeah?
Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs.
Huh?
It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go?
Oh.
Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and someone hit a ball toward me and I ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye. Determined.
Oh.
I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So when did the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I can see that it's Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
I don't know.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard, despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. What's important is that you're having fun. Go friendship and kindness! Dad, can you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice in that papaya? Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda! We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's good with kids. Kegstand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up to bat. They hit a fly ball out into the center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. Oh no. See, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, taking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating a fistful of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding softball, staring at it in amazement.
What?
I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I could do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig. He's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks, we've been working hard all season and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello! Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking out.
Oh.
You guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all her math tests. I usually throw rocks and stuff when people get mad I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Louie, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm picking the whole team to get pizza.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course.
Huh.
Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What?
Ah.
What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day.
Oh.
Remember how we used to just fold the whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Jesus Christ. Pizza codes. I can never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of the mediocre pizza.
Oh.
Hey, give me a piece of that.
What?
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. And if her mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. I don't have me look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
Oh.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Tag team with Amanda. I give Amanda a knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look as Con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake cheek scam. Well, this one went away and I'm fine now. Nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady's really going for the gold.
Hey!
It'd actually be nice to have the night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing a pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team is one big, weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew. I finally have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls! Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you can destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
I don't know.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dude. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Wait, do you want me to hold River? Please don't play DDR with your child strapped to your chest. I feel like that's a lot of shaking. Craig runs off with his daughter, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. Dude, it's been a long time. Things change. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Wanna drop some coins on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little risky, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good.
Aww.
Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to play a compla. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, looking at points by the million. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. So, do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Cause it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the machine ball tilt. You stone harpy. What?
Aww.
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda. Bro. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck here for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda to say some quick goodbyes to Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's fine. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some cash? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it. But sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we can grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my kickstand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal kickstand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. Ask about the kids. We start with the family. Oh, we got hearts! I can't believe you're a father of 3.
Oh.
Neither can I. You know me, and I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out to lead them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Oh, more hearts. Excellent. So, softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? Ha! I admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'll be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. So, you run a business now?
Nice.
Yep, we sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like you make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You can sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to. Yes. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh? Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
Oh.
Peace and quiet. That hot, hot silence.
Hey.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
I don't know.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. You're doing a great job. The kids love you, and to add to that, whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down.
Oh.
Thanks, bro. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss a softball and it hits me right in the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
Oh.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey.
You would be so lucky. That was planned. You probably don't teach the more advanced techniques to the little leaguers, but Babe Ruth used to catch balls with his teeth all the time. I still got it.
Oh.
Ha! Maybe they'll learn in high school. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so. You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Hey.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. The other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing they were at the party, they just started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk to them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey.
And they started to give me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me in for a hug, or at least as much as a hug as we can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil. Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I'm looking for a shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks, I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash, and the other it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Oh, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, sophomore life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pomps. I just started facing my fears more often. Oh, yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of the late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. Date complete! What? Oh!
Like old times, huh?
We got an A! I wasn't aware we were gonna get ranked high in the dude points. 0 in History Channel. I don't know how I could have done better. I guess for the kiss option I could have picked a different one, since we didn't get any hearts for that. Keg Sand Champion, 2 out of 3. What's that mean? Alright, it's been a little over an hour. My throat's hurting. Then we're going to call it here. I don't know how much longer the game is. It's going to take forever to beat all the routes. But it's fun. I'm liking it. It's a good game. It's cute. The dads are fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Let me know down below. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!